Hi everyone, I'm Meredith and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so excited that you found me, and if you're returning, I'm so grateful you've decided to come back and watch more. I love all things luxury. I love luxury shoes, I love luxury handbags, luxury lifestyle and vlogging, and if they're things that appeal to you, I hope you'll do me a massive favor and hit that subscribe button down below. Hitting that subscribe button costs you absolutely nothing and means the world to me, so I hope you'll help me out. Welcome to my new YouTube space. Some of you have been asking for a new YouTube space for quite a while now, and I have finally done it. While I was off on my travels to London and Paris recently, I had my builder come in and build me a whole new space. So welcome. I hope you all like it. Let me know in the comments down below if you like the new space. It's got lighting and beautiful shelves. I will still change my bags around for every video. There won't be as many bags because I don't have as much space on these shelves obviously as I had on the old ones, but they will still be changed around, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. My husband chose the pink and I think it's come up really well, so yes, yay for a new YouTube space. If you haven't watched my latest vlogs, I will link the playlist down below. I have just come back from a fabulous trip to London and Paris. I had the best time. It was an absolute whirlwind. It was so quick. I've been back for 2 weeks now and I've been sick the whole time. I'm still not 100% yet. I think it's just my body fighting back going, you need to stop now. And I just didn't. I'd have to push through. So yeah, it's been a rough re-entry, but that's okay because it was a fabulous trip. I met amazing YouTubers in London, all of whom were just the most lovely people, and some of whom I felt like I'd known forever, and some of whom I would love to live closer to so I could just go sit in their kitchen and have a cup of tea anytime I wanted. So I miss a lot of them a lot. So that was London, and then I went to Paris, and I had some amazing experiences in Paris, and of course my fabulous friend Dale from Dale's Addiction was with me the whole time. And if you're not subscribed to Dale's channel, why not? I will link her channel down below. Please go subscribe to her as well. You can also watch her vlogs and her unboxings. She did Italy before she met me in London, so she's got far more vlogs than I do, and hers are super interesting because she always does the research about places before she goes there, and I'm just like, oh look, pretty. So sorry if you wanted a lot of history about where I was, I can't give you that. And one of the things that Dale and I did while we were in Paris was we went to the House of Louis Vuitton, the actual original house of Louis Vuitton, the Louis Vuitton. And that was just the most amazing experience. That vlog is the last one on my playlist that is linked down below. Please go check it out if you haven't seen it yet. It was a highly emotional day for me. I love Louis Vuitton as a brand. I have for 22 years. So to be able to visit the house was an experience I never thought I was going to have. I need to thank the Sydney store for setting that up for me, and for facilitating the whole trip, organising someone to come and pick us up, take us out to the house, and just providing us with an opportunity that was just, I have no words to describe it. It was magical. And I want to thank one of my sales associates, Peter Murdoch. I will link his details down below. He's on Instagram. And he basically contacted me, reached out to me when I said I was going to Paris and said, hey, is this something you want to do? And I, in words that I won't use here on YouTube, basically said, are you stupid? Of course I do. And he helped facilitate all of that. So thank you, Peter, for organising it for us. I can't ever thank you enough for that. So while we were visiting the House of Louis Vuitton, we got to see the house itself. We were lucky enough to be able to see the workshop. The showpieces that they were getting ready had gone out the day before. So we were there 6 days before the Louis Vuitton runway show for their Paris runway. And the showpieces, when they're in the workshop, They will often close off bits of the workshop or the whole workshop to tours or to VIPs who are going through, because they don't want people to see those pieces before they walk the runway. We were lucky that they had gone out the day before, so the entire workshop was open to us. We got to see the trunks that were being made for the Australian Open trophies. And they had 3D printed trophies there so that the artisans know what size to make the trunks, and they can try them and make sure that they're going to fit perfectly. So that was a great experience to see those trunks that are going to be on show in January in Australia when the Australian Open happens. So that was exciting. We saw exotics being made. We talked to staff who worked there. They were all so warm and so welcoming and so giving of their time. We spent time with Lawrence, who is the Australian word would be hostess, but it doesn't do it justice. She essentially oversees the house and welcomes guests and talks them through the experience and is just warm and welcoming, and it's like going to visit your aunt in her home. It's like her home. And we also had the fabulous Jade, who took us around the workshop and the museum that is attached also, and she was so knowledgeable and so lovely. So it was just a great experience. And the food, oh my god, was the food so good, and the wine so great. So they were all experiences that we got to have. Apparently the museum part of the house is open to the public sometimes. I don't know how you book that. I can't help you there. It's located out in Agnes, Agnes. I'm Australian, not French. I apologize to every French person. And it's on a street called Louis Vuitton. So like it's not hard to find, but you can't just rock up and go. You would actually have to work out how they do the public tours of the museum, but certainly the workshop and the house itself is not just open to anyone. You must be invited. So it was just, yeah, magical. While we were there, we were given gifts that you cannot get anywhere else in the world. You must be gifted these at the Louis Vuitton house. They don't give these to other VIPs. You have to have visited the house and you must be gifted them. So both Dale and I were given this, and it's a very special piece. So I wanted to show you guys what I got because I want to get it up behind me permanently. So it comes in this box. It is very heavy, very heavy. And we'll open it up, and I might insert some footage right here that Dale took when I opened it on the day at lunch. Okay, Meredith. Because I don't want to drop it, because I imagine it's break.
It's the one we use as a coffee table. You can open it.
But don't cry.
Be careful with your nails. Mine are not. So here. Down here. And you have the trays inside that you can
no way.
and use it the way you want. And it's so exactly the one we have as a coffee table.
It's stunning. It's so
breathe. It's heavy. It's really heavy.
Thank you so much.
No, it's a pleasure, really.
So you can see I was a little excited. I cried many times while I was there. It was a very emotional experience for me to be there. So in this box is, so first of all, I have the beautiful menu that they made for us. There were only 3 of us for lunch that day, Dale and I and Lawrence, who was there to host us. So we shared lunch, and they still made us menus for the day. So that was a lovely touch to have. And then let's take this out. It's so beautiful. So it's very heavy. So this is a Louis Vuitton trunk, well, a replica of a trunk. It is metal. So it is very, very heavy. And this exact trunk, the original version of it is at the house, and they use it as a coffee table. So when we had coffee and pastries, it was presented, there's a glass top to this, and that was what our coffee sat on and our pastries were sitting on, this exact trunk. So it's beautiful. It's got the SLC on the end. And this is completely working. So the little handles go up and down. There's little wheels on the bottom and they spin and we can open it up. It's fully working. Okay, I was foiled by my nails. Okay, now I've got them all open. So we open it. Look. So you can see top of the trunk. And you can actually lift these up if you want to. I won't because I don't want to ruin them. And then, so you can see it's got a little tray there. And we can take the tray out. And there's another one. And that one comes out as well. Look at that. And then now it's an empty trunk. Which is so, it's just so heavy. I can't explain how heavy it is to you guys. It's like a paperweight, really. Right down, the detail is so amazing, right down to, and I don't know if you'll be able to see this here in this corner. There's a little plaque with the name, like Louis Vuitton, and a serial number on it. So the detail in this is just amazing. Like even the little buckles on these work. It's just amazing. And we were given these as gifts. It's just, you can't buy this. You have to be gifted it. So it's just an amazing keepsake to have. Even the hinges are metal. Look at that. The hinges are even metal. It's so much work goes into this. If you had a child with a dollhouse, and I do, by the way, my daughter does have a dollhouse, but she's not having this. But if you were someone else, perhaps, maybe it would be a great size to have in a dollhouse. Under no circumstances is my child touching this. But it's that kind of furniture. It is actual furniture. It's a working replica of a Louis Vuitton trunk, and to have one that is a replica of a trunk in the Louis Vuitton house, and to have been gifted it at the Louis Vuitton house is just yeah, it's amazing. And I get emotional even now, all these weeks later. So yeah, it's an amazing thing to have. It's an amazing piece to have. I'm so incredibly grateful for the experience that I had. I am grateful to my fabulous friend Dale for coming with me to experience that with me. We had both dressed in florals that day without even thinking about it, because we didn't know Paris was going to be as warm as it was. It was supposed to be much cooler, and it just fit in perfectly with the decor at the house. And yeah, it was the perfect day. And from there we went to a VIP appointment at Vendôme, and then we went to a savoir-faire event on top of that, which had views of Paris as far as the eye could see. So yeah, it was an absolute magical day. Please go and watch the vlog if you haven't already. I believe being able to see that house, if you love the brand at all, will make you appreciate it even more. To have seen the workshop, I would love to own nothing but trunks and exotics now, because that's what they make in that workshop. They actually made in that workshop at the house my capucines, and they also made my beauty trunk, which is over here, which is custom made. And they also made my husband's pocket organizer trunk, which is also a custom piece. So to own pieces that were made in that workshop, to have seen that workshop and seen those artisans working on them with such pride and dedication for what they do, just makes me appreciate the brand so much more, and these beautiful pieces that they produce, and I want them all. I just want them all. So I've come away from it going, just like, show me more trunks, show me what else I can buy, because seeing them made just changes your whole perspective on the work that goes into it, and the heart that they put into those pieces. So yeah, it was very much a wasn't a life-changing experience, but it was most certainly an inspirational experience. I was truly inspired at the end of it. So yeah, I just thought I'd do a little video where I could show my little trunk to you guys so you could see it. It's a beautiful piece and you'll see it up on my shelves permanently in my videos. And yeah, I just wanted to talk about my experience because my vlog didn't give me the opportunity to really have a chat. So yeah, thanks for listening to me, really. If you've liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. It means a lot to a content creator when you hit that subscribe button. Please also hit the little bell notification so you know when I've uploaded videos, which is usually 3 times a week. I'll also throw up my Instagram handle for you so you can come follow me over there. I put lots up in real time, lots around my collection and my day-to-day life, so please come follow me over there. I hope wherever you are in the world today, you are having a fabulous day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.